Hi, my name is Juan C. Martinez. Today's date is 10/18/2018. This is Circuit 4 Attempt for a letter C. And in today's sketch, it's to control a servo motor on pin 9. We're gonna make its spin go from 0 all the way to 180 degrees, and then from 180 degrees all the way down to 0 degrees. And to do this, we are going to include the servo header, and the servo, we're gonna label it my servo, and then we have int POS equals 0. POS is the position, so position is gonna start at 0. We have then my servo dot attach 9. It means that we have put the servo on pin number 9. And then we got the loop, void loop for position equals 0, and then position is less than or equal to 180, and position is gonna be plus equals 1. That's our counter. So pretty much it's gonna go and say 0. Is 0 less than or equal to 180? Yes, it is. So it's gonna go on. And position 0 plus 1 is gonna be equal to 1. Is 1 less than or equal to 180? Yes, it is, and so on. So it's gonna go from 0 all the way to 180 degrees. And then we have my servo that write POS. This is just pretty much whatever the position value is gonna be sent to the servo, so the servo can go to that position. And it's gonna do so in the delay of 15 milliseconds. So each position is gonna be moved every 15 milliseconds. Then for the next one, it says for POS equals 180. So this one is gonna be counting from 180 all the way down to 0. We have POS equals 180, POS greater than or equal to 0, POS less equals 1. So it's gonna go by POS 180. Is 180 greater than or equal to 0? Yes, it is greater than, so it's gonna go on. 180 minus 1 is going to be 179. Is 179 greater than or equal to 0? Yes, it is. And so on. It goes down all the way to is 1 greater than or equal to 0? Yes, it is. So 1 minus 1 is going to be 0. Is 0 greater than or equal to 0? It is going to be correct, so it's going to move to the position 0, and that will be transferred all over to the servo by going to my servo that write POS. So whatever the value it is for POS is going to be sent over to the servo, and it's going to do so in delays of 15 milliseconds. So it's going to go from 180 to 0 every 15 milliseconds, and then it's going to go from 180 to from 0 to 180 in 15 milliseconds as well. So that was pretty much all there is for the code. Now we're going to be moving over to the Arduino board. The code has already been uploaded, and here we have it. Let me move the little wire a little bit here. Alright, so pretty much we have the red wire, that's all 5 volts, which is then connected on the 5 volts of the servo. Then we have the grounding wire, which is a black wire, connects to the brown connection of the servo. That's where the grounding of the servo goes to. And then this orange wire that we have here, that's our pin number 9. That's the Arduino pulse with modulation. That's gonna be doing all the stuff on the background, so it can be able to move every 15 seconds from 0 to 180 and 180 to 0. So that's all there is to the connections. Now we're gonna move over to the servo. And here we have it. Goes from 0 all the way to 180, and 180 all the way down to 0.